Hello and welcome to Big Nim Numismatics. Today I have a ton of slabs. I came back from the Polish coin show in Troy, Michigan, and then I went down to a few antique shops in the Amish. And quite a lot of coins, too much to show, but I wanted to show the best ones. This first one was a coin show buy, and I'm a tad disappointed in myself because this was the last coin I bought, and I was about to leave the show, but I saw this in the showcase, and the lighting is pretty bad. Everyone has LEDs, and they were quite bright, and I saw it, and I spent a good 5-10 minutes thinking on it, because if you can imagine some really bright LED lights, this coin looks so nice. But I still had that feeling like this was overdipped. And then immediately as I got into my car and to take a look, I realized it was indeed overdipped. It's not super bad, but you can definitely tell pretty low on the bar of like overdipped compared to what some of them look like in 2 and 3. But 86S is a pretty hard date to get in Unk, and this one has the S over S. So may be able to still scrape out something out of this, but this is a no-go for me. Next up, this is a really nice proof shield nickel. Super nice color. It's rated as 66. I'm trying to get to a 7 on it, but it's pretty hard to see the actual coin. The slab is super scuffed. I don't think a lot of people would care, but I'm still thinking about maybe sending it off for a reholder. Shield nickels don't really get too much love. It's not a design a lot of people like, but that one's super nice. This was an Amish pickup. 29S Annex soapbox. I'm more of a 4 brown on this than a 3 red brown, but it's a super nice coin. Not really any marks or problems. Little ugly toning on the reverse, but overall I think it's a pretty solid coin. And the date you don't really see very often. Next up, some key date coins. The 14D. Just a solid coin. I think this is like a perfect album filler that you don't really have to sacrifice a lot on quality. Not much wrong with it. 38D. These you have to be careful of because gray sheet is pretty high, I think, on them, and they come super cleany sometimes. This one isn't too bad. I'd say it's about average. Not super original, but not like dipped out in Cirque. And the 21S. The big one is the 21D. This one's kind of weak for an 8, but, you know. Moving on with another walker. This one in an old holder. This one I picked up because I really like the toning. Reverse especially. Got that rainbow rim toning, which is among the favorite types of toning. I like when the toning complements the coin but doesn't like go over the coin and kill anything or make it hard to actually see what's on the coin. Pretty nice for a 65. Next up, this is a really cool coin. I'm a big fan of the matte-proof Lincolns and also NGC Fatties. This one has some nice color. They do come with color a lot. Reverse is super splendid, but they also come like really disgusting, especially in 4. Typically, especially old holders, which is why I usually don't buy copper coins and fatties, they tone really poorly and just get like a thick, dark look that kills all the luster. Also got some neat Mercury dimes from the Amish. I'm not entirely sure why it is, but 38Ds come like incredibly nice in fatties. The cheek is so smooth. I don't understand what was going on back then, but they're all like 2 and 3 points undergraded. Super nice look to it as well. This one's a bit crispy, but super original. And just a touch of toning on the rims. And an MS67. And a lot of people think that the mint labels are different than the like brown labels, but they are actually exactly the same. They're just faded over time. And you can kind of tell with these ones, where it would start out on the right, tone a bit with the light and whatever, and then eventually turn to this mint green. I like the mint green. It's pretty cool, but it's not a different generation or anything. Moving on, also have this 1913 Type 2. Just a hint of toning. Kind of dull on the luster, and the strike isn't very strong, but pretty nice for a 63. And I kind of forget that 1913 Type 2s exist. You just don't see them very often, but pretty cool. Next up, we have an 1857 Flying Eagle. Flying Eagle cents are among my favorite designs. I'd really like to get a super nice MS66 one day. But this is a pretty pleasant coin. Don't see Circ ones in holders very often. So this is a nice thing for somebody who actually wants one slabbed. And finally, my favorite coin of the bunch by far. This is a super nice 1916 Mercury dime. I don't think the lighting is going to show exactly how it looks, but it's just got this like pale blue touch of gray type look, which is my absolute favorite on Mercury dimes. If you look at the top pop, it's an 8+ full bands, and it just looks incredible. This one has super nice skin, and they're actually pretty difficult to find in 7, especially without like really speckled toning. They come like in 4 and 5 almost always, but there's still so many minted that plenty of 7s to go around, plenty of 6s to go around, and of course a CAC sticker. So let me know what you guys think. These would be my favorite coins of the bunch, and hopefully this one is a lesson. You can ingrain this look in your mind. This coin has been dipped just a tad bit too much. So try to avoid coins like this. And thank you for watching, and have a great day.